guys, it's Honey Buns and I'm back with another video. This is pretty late considering when I posted that Get Ready With Me video. It has been 2 months since I first recorded that, and with parties that have been going on for the past 2 months, I just decided I'll just put them together and collage it into this big thing. Without further ado, I will begin my next topic, which is 7 things to expect at Filipino parties. Number 1. The party starts 1 hour after it is planned. Like, I cannot emphasize this enough. If you say your party starts at 3 o'clock, the party actually starts at 4. Everyone comes in at like an hour later. Like, it's been a thing. I don't know why, but that's always been the case. And in regards with the video from Get Ready With Me, so the party was planned to start at 5. The guests started showing up at 6, which, surprise, surprise, my family showed up an hour later. And because it was a surprise birthday party, the celebrant didn't even show up till like an hour or 2 later. So around, I think 7, she showed up. Number 2, expect big gatherings. Like, I cannot emphasize enough that it's always gonna be a huge party, whether they're just friends or relatives. There is a lot of us. Like, I can't even keep count of them. Number 3, the cliques are formed, or clique. How do you say it? Clique? Clique? I don't know. Sorry, so Filipino, we always say clique, but I guess it's clique or something. But there are usually 2 or 3 groups formed, and what I mean is there's always this one circle of like all the adults, the relatives, their friends, and they're all socializing and whatnot. And then you got the grandparents, all the lolas and lolos and elderly, or like sitting on chairs by the walls or something and just talking there. And then you got the kids, like quote-unquote kids. They're technically all the millennials, so if you're the kid of one of the adult groups, you're basically put into the kids section. So the kids section, which is nowadays, the youngest probably mid-teen, and now we're like going into 20s, maybe mid-20s at this point. And usually we're either in a group. Or we're put on the table to sit together. Of course, the kids are with the kids. Kids table. Also, there's one more group I forgot to mention, and these are usually the loner group. These are usually the groups where, let's say you're brought to a party because one of the adults are friends with them, and then their kids don't know where to go. Like, they're too shy to join the kids section because we're not blood related or anything, but they would just rather be on their phone or like be by themselves in some rare cases. I'm gonna say some rare cases because I've been there before, and rarely some people will pull the new people into the group and like feel like you're part of it. And I only say sometimes because there's usually the kids are so comfortable with their own circle that, I don't know, rarely they will ever reach out unless they really know them. And also depends on the person too, because usually we're just in that group already. If that person starts to socialize with us, and we'll be like, oh yeah, come in, join us in our groups, and I would just reach out. Like, in my case, I would do that. But I don't know about other people, because I rarely see it. And there are also at parties where I was a new person and people already established their groups there, and the kids are kind of, they already formed their own groups, so I kind of feel left out. So that's what I mean by when I said sometimes. Number 4, the food. Let's say you're having a party at someone's house. Most likely your relatives, let's just say that. So for relatives, sometimes they want you to bring in food, but majority of times they would cook the food for you. Like, they would serve it for you there. And other times they would buy food like from other Filipino restaurants and have them in those like big trays and just serve that for everyone. And always know that at the end of Filipino parties, the host always encourages their guests to bring food home. They would joke about it and be like, use it for baon tomorrow or something, like baon mo sa work mo. We don't like to waste food. That's really the case. Number 5, there's always one MC. If you're at a restaurant, of course, there's one person who's gonna be on the microphone, like entertaining the guests, telling jokes, maybe singing, and like introducing members. There's always that one person. Whereas like parties at home, I would say there's rarely the occasion. It's the entertainer who's usually the MC. Like,
oh, and the winner for the best Hollywood actor is...
There's always one person who has the mic glued to their hand, and this is the person who announces the activities before you socialize and perform. Number 6, karaoke and dancing. Always expect those two at any Filipino parties. Let it go! He's the spotlight.
Oh my god!
And in this case, you are completely doomed if everyone knows that you can either sing or dance. For those who know me, I am a singer, and I cannot emphasize enough how many times, every time I'm at a party, my parents would push me to the microphone, especially my mom. So when everything's prepared, my parents will always be like, Hana, go sing right now. Hana, we need to test the mic, go sing. Or like sometime later in the party, they'd be like, Hana, come here, why don't you sing Greatest Love of All? Why don't you sing If I Ain't Got You? Yes, those are the actual songs I always sing when I'm at the parties.
Oh, Greatest Love of All.
I know everyone likes this song. And the same thing goes for dancing. If people know you can dance, they'll play any song up there and they're like, freestyle, go dance.
No, you have to do it. There's no reason. You get to do it.
I can't dance!
No, you can dance.
Also, expect that there is line dancing. It is very popular in this type of party. You will always hear Icky Breaky Heart. You will always hear the Cupid Shuffle. Oh, wobble. So I hear those 3. There's more, but I can't remember this at this time. In my opinion, I think it's the most social in terms of mixing all 3 cliques together.
Yes! Yeah! He's drunk! He's drunk!
Soldier Boy, tell me. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called Soldier Boy. You gotta punch that crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier Boy,
Oh, I'm like cranky.
now what in you? Crank that song. Now what in you? Now what in you? Crank that song. Now what? Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me cranking? Why me?
Yeah, Savannah!
Boy, the Superman. Now what in you? Crank that song. 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 when you need my love. I know when that
Finally, expect social dancing, the classical two-partner dance. So in our case, there's always gonna be salsa and cha-cha involved. Number 7. Filipino parties last beyond midnight. So that's why when we have Filipino parties and when I invite friends over, like let's say I have one in my house, or if I'm taking a friend to another person's party, I always warn them like, you're gonna be home late. It's pretty rare that parties end early unless like there's like a really big plan you have to do right afterwards. But most likely the party is still ongoing even past midnight. So in the Get Ready With Me video, in that case, the party was over maybe around 10-ish because the celebrant already left like an hour ago and they had another plan to do, and the people just stayed behind just, you know, because it's free food and whatnot, it's already been covered. And whereas my birthday party, that one ended probably around 1 in the morning, maybe 2. Well, I don't really have a quote for the day because I'm looking up the topic about it, but I have an advice. If you plan to go on a diet, do not go to a Filipino party. But at the same time, you're gonna be missing out. Yeah. That's my closure for tonight's video, and I hope to see you guys soon. I will be posting 2 videos just to make up for the past 2 weeks, and I will try to get back on top of my game. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!